Off we go. This is of course a celebration of W3Champions, the best server that this game has ever seen. 13 seasons already down the road. 3 years ago this journey started and they're still kicking. Just as the players here. Who's gonna advance into the round of 8, which is also called the quarterfinal. This is Night Elf versus Human. Hey everybody, just a quick break before we go into this match. This W3Champions finals is powered by scale tippers, so if you're tired of your old habits of sitting on your ass all day and eating frozen pizza every day, scale tippers is there to break these habits. They offer long-term nutrition and workout plans for you to exercise from home. You don't have to go to the gym and embarrass yourself with the first exercises. No, you hop on a call with them, they counsel you a little bit, and then they work out a plan that fits you, your needs, and your taste. We are very, very happy to be with Scale Tippers, and if you want to give them a little thank you, go check them out on Instagram, go check them out on YouTube, where they show a little bit of what they do, and check out thescaletippers.com. And now, enjoy the W3Champions finals.
I love this matchup. LawLiet, always one of the pioneers when it comes to new playstyles, new patches. Don't know if you saw that, I think you did, when Out of Warcraft did a poll with what people's favorite matchups were. Night Elf versus Human was pretty far down on the list, which was weird.
Yeah.
This matchup is so amazing.
I definitely agree. I did not see that coming, but the people, you know, sometimes they're weird.
Guys in the chat, what do you think about this matchup? Tell us now. Well, all the humans right now, I think we may know what they think, because fiery times have started coming around with the Demon Hunter immolation play. That is the newest, flashiest way to play. There's 2 ways now to play flashy in this matchup, with Warden or with Demon. What's he gonna do?
Show us, LawLiet, show us. As, whoopsie, no, wrong button. Right button? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Sorry about that. There we have it. Alright, LawLiet in the bottom right hand side with a Demon Hunter. This man has a subscription for aloe vera. And on the other side, HawK. How are you playing this? What's your strategy? Archmage it is.
Yeah.
And 3 farms so far, no arcane.
I feel like this is gonna be the test, the do or die test for our humans today. For HawK, and I think also for Starbuck. How well can you deal with the Demon Hunter immolation?
Yeah.
For LawLiet, I think it's going to be a bit more tricky, because he's got more cards up his sleeve. I think for Colorful, honestly, if Starbuck later just deals with the Demon immolation well, I think he's got a decent chance, actually. But then again, LawLiet is the master of creeping, and we've seen immolation already used for creeping before, especially when there's a camp with a lot of small creeps around, like Echo House, for example, comes to mind, or here also, the green camps could be pretty good for immolation creeping.
Dude.
We don't see the spell selected yet, but should be.
I saw Kevin streams yesterday, and he showed me a creep route, which is the one we saw before, into the green, then turtles, and you can do the red super early, like at the, what is it, 4:30 mark or something? This is insane. Huh? On this map.
Wait,
it's insane.
Demon Hunter and how many units?
Couple. You get the mercenary camp as well. So I think 4 units or something.
Forces are under attack.
Interesting. Yeah, I think this is something that people have to be much more aware of nowadays. Demon Hunter immolation creeping can be very strong, but you know, you gotta be in a position to punish it ideally, or if you're just being left alone, you can just try to expand, like we see here. HawK setting up the expansion, not going for the Merc camp. I'm still surprised that so few players go for the Merc camp on this map, but perhaps it works without it as well. Here comes the Demon. Now the question is, how much burn damage is going to be inflicted? Do we have to go to the burn ward?
Here we go. But HawK split seemed fine so far, and this defense is really good. Demon Hunter was hurt already to like 50%, and this didn't bode too well. Not a single peasant lost. Resources are available now. And yeah, you gotta make a decision. Do you want to creep or do you want to harass? This was a mix of both and kind of the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, honestly, this didn't look like a LawLiet play. This was really uninspired. He just ran in with a Demon Hunter. There was only 1 Wisp for Detonate, which didn't do much. There were no Archer follow-up. There was no Shadow Priest pull or anything. Just a Demon walking in. And, well, he doesn't have bonus armor. He doesn't have bonus HP. He's kind of squishy. Does have evasion, but that only goes so far. And that's literally 0 peasant deaths so far. It's a bad start for LawLiet.
He got a backup plan, you know. He just wants to lure HawK in, thinking that he has a good early game and make him a little confident, maybe even overconfident. Because this is where the crazy creeping starts. Boom, that's level 3. Big mana potion! Which is, like, for 2 decades, this was the worst item on a Demon Hunter ever. And now it's one of the best.
Also, I've seen some games with, what's it called? Talisman of Evasion.
Yes.
Crazy good.
Yes.
Because then you can have basically all abilities on the Demon.
Exactly. HawK is finding the Ancient of War. Got the Footman here ready, but surrounding a level 2 Immolation Demon Hunter, not the greatest choice. This arcane is so important and will come up. Still solid start for HawK. Mana's getting burned. Units still under pressure, still under attack, and you need to find the perfect position to get that repair up. Oh my god, the damage!
Oh, that's a lot of units about to die. Demon also taking quite a bit of damage from this arcane. He also takes more damage, you have to remember. Has to TP home now. It's gonna take a lot of moon juice, but thankfully for him, there's plenty of moon juice still left. What's the tally of the total kill score in the end? 3 footies and 1 peasant, and I think 1 archer died in return. This is definitely alright for HawK.
Yeah, it was a lot of damage, but not too many kills. 3.6 Demon Hunter. That's still fine. I expected this game to be a lot more one-sided, but HawK is here to play. HawK is here to fight. Tech has started prior to the 6-minute mark. You know, that's always a good sign.
And of course, the benefit of facing this Demon Hunter build is you always have Water Elementals. Tons and tons. At the moment, they're not that good yet because, well, there's only kind of medium armor and hero armor they're going up against. This Demon Hunter creeping is pretty good, though. Level 4 already, baby. Let's go. Goes evasion again. Still no mana burn. He may reskill at some point later on when we got breakers and stuff, but now he's just power creeping. Dude, is this the level 6 Demon Hunter meta? Just creep everything until you're level 6?
Definitely level 5. I mean, maybe you're living in the Reign of Chaos era where that was still possible. But yeah, it's so fast. It's so crazy good. And you can't really do anything against it with Footman. That's certainly the downside. HawK, little too late for that lore cancel.
Dude, no second hero yet.
Yeah.
It's seriously just Demon solo.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Why not?
Oftentimes the problem with the Demon Hunter, playing solo Demon, is you don't have any AoE. Some Night Elves tried to do that against Undead in the past, and then you could just kill them with Frenzy Ghouls over and over. But this is level 2 Immolation. He just killed the chicken as well. Chicken didn't do anything wrong. Poor chicken.
KFC sponsorship coming.
We got chicken wings for breakfast,
Let's
boys.
go.
For dinner.
Korean fried chicken. Off we go.
Water Elemental is really good right now, though. We don't have Abolish yet. It's about to finish, but also not many Dryads out at the moment. And the Demon, he's gonna need a lot of juice, buddy.
Yeah, he got... Oh man, this Sobi Mask also wonderful, of course. But big mana already committed. Again, it's a... Okay, now 2 Footmen are falling. Demon Hunter is soloing 3 Water Elementals at this stage.
Big speed, by the way. Marco tried to attack the Dryad. Oh, he's level 5.
Yo.
Chances of Metamorphosis looking really high.
It's, could even argue what's better, 3-3 on the skills or evasion.
Oh,
no,
he's going Blood Mage second.
Yeah, I like that too. Like if there's no mana, the Demon Hunter is still packing a punch, obviously, but not having Immolation in these fights or not having Metamorphosis in these fights is really, really good. Double Arcane Tower.
Immolation, dude, by the way.
It's pretty sick, right?
Wait, how much is it again? 36 damage per second, right?
Yeah. That's
like level 1 and 2 Immolation were buffed a lot already, but level 3 Immolation was buffed by, check it out, 80%.
That's almost double.
So obviously we need breakers. We need breakers real bad. HawK is still trying to set up his econ, and he was pressuring pretty well. Of course, his aggressive play meant that he felt far behind in experience. Pit Lord second. Is this Rain of Fire? Is it the double fire build?
I think it's Cleave against incoming breakers, right?
It also worked well. He's going power first.
We're both wrong.
Helps with creeping.
player's
Yeah,
forces are
Pit Lord
under
is
attack.
also excellent against the Blood Mage, so maybe there he's got the counter to the counter already in mind.
Why is the Pit Lord great against the Blood Mage?
He doesn't care if he gets siphoned.
Ah.
Demon Hunter showing up to harass, but when he's slowed, he can definitely be controlled quite well. The
Yeah.
other sorcerers here working out quite nicely, and no pesky mana burns to go up against him, but oh, good damage from the immolation.
That end snare certainly hurt, but I think we already see the first human adjustments, like early Sork over early Priest, just for that control Demon Hunter. Double Arcane Tower as well. I like it. The humans are learning. Who would have thought?
Yeah, if HawK had a bit of a faster attack, this would be looking a lot better for him. That's the one downside. If it had a 1 minute faster attack, it would have had more priests, more sorks, maybe a breaker or two. But without that, he's still having to play very defensive. And looking at the map, there's not too many super easy, valuable creep camps for him to go for. Maybe the lab, but that's very creep jackable. Whereas Lowlight, in the meantime, with his tier 3 army and bears and the second hero, he's creeping up the natural, getting here level 3, and he's got very strong hero.
Okay, Boots of Kel'Thuzad on the Demon Hunter as well. What do you need when you have more damage? Even more damage, of course. Good answer, Remo Demo. Off we go. Immolation. Have fun again.
Boom, though. And now there's not so much damage anymore, but also the staff play and the cloak play here is wonderful. Once the demon picks up Orb of Venom, by the way, and he does have mana, his DPS is gonna be insane.
And Roar on top, ideally, if there's no breakers. But yeah.
HawK is really struggling with this reveal. Oh, man.
Off we go. Rifles positioned here. But of course not the greatest damage against heroes. Can't you just upgrade your towers? There we go, Magic Sentry coming.
He's blocking the way.
Yep. just build
Cyrus
it.
can't get out. Dude, he's doing so much. He's doing so much damage. Oh my god! The rifle reaction also a little bit slow. Great play here by Lowlight. This is also solo experience for this Demon Hunter. Oh, look at that in the meantime. He finds the creep jack. He knows the one position where HawK can logically go to creep next. He's ready to jack during nighttime. Without Ultra Vision, by the way. But wonderful play here by Lowlight. The early game was rough. That one really didn't look too good. But he's coming back swinging.
Ultra Vision finished now, and this damage is without the Demon Hunter in the mix. This is Cleave, and yeah, Blood Mage goes down. Pit Lord is doing crazy damage, and yet another kill. Only 60 supply remaining. LawLiet never bothers to break into upkeep. That's of course a sweet scroll of regeneration now. But yeah, army is hurt, and HawK needs a new idea.
HawK's had a good position a little while ago because of the fast army he was building, but now the entire lead has evaporated. Honestly, it's looking very tough for the human now. LawLiet with such strong heroes, the army also not to scoff at. Demon comes back in. He's got the Orb of Venom now, and with Immolation, his damage is going to be insane.
Oh, here we go. First bear down already. It is nice saves with the Zeppelin. Are the two heroes enough to deal with the human army? Kinda looks like it for now. Staff is ready to get the Pit Lord out of harm's way, or just the Zap, exactly. LawLiet, small forces, but quite some impact.
Expansion about to start mining. LawLiet can now jump into upkeep easily, and he does. Just lots of bears with no upgrades, but strong heroes, and at this point it seems to be only a matter of time until the Team Hunter hits level 6. There's still, I think, one way for HawK to win this game, which is with a high-level Blood Mage. Problem is, he's far away from that, but should he get to level 4, this Blood Mage can deal with most of the bears, potentially.
Flame Strike, gonna love it. +9 claws on the Pit Lord, not too bad. Still heal scrolls. What's the item here? Unholy Aura, also
Very
not
good.
bad. Except if you ask Carson, because this guy doesn't like movement speed at all. I definitely like Immolation. Off we go. Only for a little bit, but man, the damage chart is just so nuts. I think this is the best DPS on any hero ever, since we have this tool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Demon Hunter looking pretty strong. I think it mostly comes down to HawK being bullied in the mid game because he didn't tech fast enough. With how easy his early game was, I think his tech should have been way faster. Going for Tome of Retraining now, trying to go Blizzard and Flame Strike. Trying to slow down all the bears and then kite and use the AoE. This is the time for LawLiet to go for Fairy Dragons, I think. Because his biggest danger now is probably Swords to slow.
Yeah, there's an engine of wind already, so he knows. Class plus 12 for HawK. Never wrong. Demon Hunter finds his way into the base again where 2 mortars are waiting. And this is again the most beautiful sound in all of Warcraft. Peasants dying.
Dude. Militia fighting against level 3 militia. Oh my god! Look at this!
Look at this!
Oh, level 6, there we are!
Oh man, this is so nuts.
Yeah. You know, I'm no human player, but I feel like you may want to wall off your base against the demon.
Yeah, I got a solid feeling as well. Oh, look at this. Song of Ice and Fire gets rid of all the repair. If only the breakers were here. Do we have more Flame Strike? Do we have more Blizzard? Flame Strike! Here we go. Clutch play by HawK.
No way. No way.
There we go.
Damn.
I gave him a little bit of hope, but then burned it to a crisp. Damn fine match. I gotta say, I'm entertained. And you know me, Remo, I'm not that easy to be entertained.
Can Maximus entertain you?
Maximus? Ah, the dude from the movie thingy. Yes.
Nice, you got it.
Yeah,
I thought you would once again be unreliable.
No. I know a meme. If it's at least 10 years old, then it finds the way to me.
Yeah, I think LawLiet can still close out this game, though. I mean, with killing the expansion, there's a glimmer of hope, but HawK never had a strong army. He needs a strong army. And, well, he has Metamorph. Off we go, friends.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We had a lot of AoE before, now it's even crazier. You've been saying this for a long time that it's piercing damage meta. I kind of revoked that. It's now AoE damage meta. Cleave, ultimate, immolation, flame strike, everything.
Simon doesn't even have an orb.
No, no need.
XD. Okay, this is a sick position for HawK. LawLiet realizes, he's like, no, I don't like this. There's no his fault anymore. Yikers.
Supplies even.
Oh, Metamorph over.
Immolation! You gotta run, my friend, you gotta run. Are we enjoying this game a little too much for our human viewers?
Oh, baby.
HawK splits are not too bad, though.
I guess so. Well, he saves the Archmage. Bears turning out to have more than enough mana still here on the new patch, healing up everything once again. LawLiet, he's down in supply, but I was about to say Pitlord may be getting level 6 soon, but no, he's actually far away from that. But, well, he may have lost one expo, but LawLiet is setting up many more across the map, as we like to see.
Exactly, like Moon does on Moon Meadows. This is gonna be tricky to clobber them all down. HawK 400 gold still, can build up to 70, I guess. But then that's about it. We got Polymorph in the mix, but even though, like, HawK might be losing this. Oh, Invis Mortar teams, is this angry Korea man playing or what?
Hell yeah, baby, let's go.
Korea.
Cheese your way to victory, if necessary.
Chit hack your way to victory, you say?
Cheat. With Blizzard Flamestrike, I think you should get this fairly easy.
Ooh, there's no Nature's Blessing. Here we go.
Damn! Look at that damage. Burn, baby. And freeze.
Come on! More mortar shots. There we go. Okay. Solid.
There's like a covert attack. Tactical team successful. But we still got 2 more expos.
That is correct, and LawLiet is probably just rebuilding here, I'd say, once he got the resources back. I gotta say, this HawK looks a million times better than the HawK that we had in the 1.35 Invitational.
Yeah. He's arrived almost 20 minutes. Alright, this is the do or die. He's got a decent timing here, I guess, around 80 supply. He's got his tier 3 ready. Alchemist third. Would be pretty sick here.
AoE healing against the AoE damage. That checks out. Metamorphosis once again. Everything is clumped up, which is obviously perfect for all the splash damage that's coming in. Lowlight with the flank on the right-hand side. Bear's trying to connect. Archmage out of position. And there's no staff on the Blood Mage.
Very tough position to fight here for the human, by the way, in the middle. There's absolutely no chokes. Needs to fall further behind. Here's the first Fairy Dragon. And I think that's the unit that's going to seal the deal. The Sorceresses were the only hope for HawK that he had in this game. But the Fairy's now going to counter these as well. And I think HawK is bleeding out.
How did
about
these...
one more minute of mining in the main, and then we're going to be in Trouble City.
How did these units not TP with him?
Maybe they liked it there. They wanted to stay. He's like,
Okay,
this is my vacation spot.
GG. LawLiet takes it home 1-0 for the Rara Land Vice Champion.
Yeah, nicely done. And LawLiet showing, as is the mark of a great player, that even if the early game goes badly, he can come back. And HawK, he definitely had a lead after the early game. He kind of squandered it in the mid game. Now, it's still very hard to tell how you properly counter a Demon Hunter with Immolation. This is something very new. But yeah, here it seemed a bit uninspired. What are you supposed to do? Maybe rush breakers? Because, yeah, you need some kind of answer against this Demon Hunter, especially when he creeps that crazy.
The humans are asking themselves this question for many, many years now. We got 26,000 damage on the Demon Hunter, by the way, at the end of the game.
That's not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
It's really freaking good.
Not bad.
So far, so good. Solid start. Very entertaining start. But this was also one of...
I wonder if you should go MK first.
Ooh. And then Dragonhawks?
I'm still not sure about the Dragonhawks, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Tier 3 at some point. But the thing is, if you go MK first, you force him most likely to not go Immolation, but Mana Burn. Right?
Yeah.
If he goes Immolation, you can control him and damage him pretty heavily with Stonewall and Bash.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I'm just spitballing. Like, I still haven't seen a super strong human counterplay to it.
Maybe there is none.
What we're all waiting for.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Blood Mage first, baby. Let's go. Phoenix time. We
got a couple of subs here. Thank you, Obson, for the 21-month resub. Never gonna give you up. Maître Tante Ewok, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Übergold, Grumpy Dennis, Whirlo, who says, ready to go Warcraft 3 while pretending I'm working. Mihaw, Downtown. Ding Dong, Ding Dang Dong. Yeah, let's go for 99 subs more. Xenos, BP Woody, Despot. And we are ready to go. Where do we end up? Despot, Risikostreuung, S-Fox, Brickball, Ninjaline, and Vicious. Now we got you all.
All right, boys, let's hop into it. Map number 2. What are we going to see? Is it going to be one more Demon Hunter? I could certainly see it.
What about the girls, though? And everybody in between, Remo? You're not inclusive enough.
Well, I include them. I'm not going to go there. Anyways, map number 2. Yo, I was half kidding, but maybe there is something to it. Blood Mage first. What about that?
AKM knew it all the way. I mean, Angry Korea Man was a meme for a little bit, and all of a sudden he's qualified for the NA Lul Cup Finals, top 8 of the NA Weeklies. Top 9, to be fair, but he's getting there.
HawK, though, normally kind of follows the standard formula. So anything but Archmage would be very surprising here. It is the AM again. Against the Keeper this time. Night Elves truly capable of playing 3 heroes very strongly in this matchup. Even 4 with Beastmaster on the right map. Just the Podem is left out. as the girl, which seems rather useless as so often. Yeah, Demon Hunter, in my opinion, before the immolation change, was very bad against human. But that all seems to have changed.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. There was a time when we said, oh, the altar heroes for the Night Elves are really not that good. That was, of course, many, many patches ago. Since then, we've seen Rise of a Keeper in LawLiet's hands. The Warden can still do heavy lifting. And now the Demon Hunter also dominating quite a bit. HawK, yes, you said it, not too creative. Always feels a little behind the curve when you look at the creative humans like Sock and Chemico, Starbuck, etc. But yeah, as I said in map 1 or during map 1, a lot better than just 2 weeks ago. And let's see, maybe different map, new chance.
Lowlight tier 1 expanding? No way. That would be so risky. HawK scouting around with the footy. You don't want to get ensnared here. That would be very painful. Keeper after this camp needs one more kill to get level 2 as the human. No way! 2 Moonwell Expo. Oh my god, that's so greedy.
The greediest of greeters. Alright.
Oh, and HawK didn't scout it. He didn't keep his footy around. That's a big scouting mistake. There's no reason not to leave it there. The keeper wasn't level 2 yet. He didn't have entangle. He couldn't have killed the footy. He should have checked this position. He could just cancel this super easy now. Dude, if he misses this tree because he didn't scout, we're gonna be upset. We are gonna be upset.
You are gonna be upset. Nothing is ruining my mood today. Maybe I'm saying that too early, but okay, he will figure this out.
Really though?
It's still daytime. The light with
now
the
it's
solid
nighttime.
distraction. Ooh.
Oh my god, he's not gonna figure it out. Because he didn't look. LawLiet taking a bit of a gamble. What a sick read by LawLiet. He was feeling it. He was feeling it in his tingly fingerlies. Was like, you know what? He's not gonna scout there. I can just go for the expo. HawK is gonna check it on the way home.
Come on.
Okay, he is. All right. All right. We don't have to get upset, gentlemen.
Yeah, saved. And that is supposed to be a kill. Wisps are ready. But there's no other water elemental. There's no way. No.
Yeah. It costs him a lot, though. This was 3 footies. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think 3 footies total, and 1 is half dead. And the water gave more experience. If he had just scoured it right away, he could have just walked there and canceled it for free. So it still cost him, but not as badly as it would have.
Okay. Expensive. Stressful. But HawK gets the expo up with 5 workers, can hide in the shadows to not tank more damage. Needs production though. Needs something against all this Night Elf damage.
Oh, the tower.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the tower.
Repair
Really
rate.
important.
Not high enough.
Oh, that hurts.
Dude, Lowlight is playing such a clean game so far. Even when he lost his expansion, was basically used as a decoy for peasant harass, and now this.
One more kills level 3. Would be an important deny. HawK had a couple of good ones, not here though. The tower is gone at the expo. HawK knows this. He's got an archer there, left there to scout Invis. Very nice. And we got more Treants on the rise. 3 more summoned here, and we got another set in around 30 seconds.
Okay, a lot of damage done. No defend, of course, can't afford that due to lumber. More militia coming. He wants to force the keeper back, clearly. But then there's still archers and treants, and the harass is not over.
The tower. Oh, it's such a big deal. The repair. Whew, just barely enough.
Forces 2 shadow melts. Okay, that's damage reduction. 3 shadow melts. Oh, there's a kill.
Yeah, one archer goes down, but it's the only loss so far for LawLiet. The expansion, of course, had been cancelled earlier. Build a shop at the natural, interestingly. Where's the keeper? Is he back? Didn't get the telestaff, surprisingly. And now losing a few units. Okay, LawLiet starting to make a couple of mistakes, showing us he's mortal after all.
Well, he's just being nice, you know, LawLiet. He's a nice guy, sometimes a little bit of a troll, but in general, fine soul. He just doesn't want to trample HawK and let him live for a bit. To then slaughter him!
You know, you may not be the biggest K-pop fanboy, but you are a fanboy of a different Korean kind.
Food.
What else is famous from Korea?
LawLiet.
Plastic surgery. We still have an expansion for LawLiet. Oh, he's going all in. He's calling the boys. We have no Hunter's Hall, no late game tech, no expansion. He's going all in, which means HawK is in a decent position, maybe, to win this game, if he can defend here.
If. That's a big if, my friend.
Double Arcane. Very nice, though.
Exactly. That's something we've seen on Shadowgrave already. It's, of course, an investment, and took him 2 attempts. That's the first treant down. Here they come. Ancient of War Rush. Is this patch 1.3 or what?
That's cool. Archmage. Oh, taking a lot of damage. This time the cloak is on his side. Cloak, one of the strongest items of last year, I honestly feel like. Alright. Archer focus fire, taking out the units here fairly fast. It's lots of footies though. Do we have defend? Where's defend?
Yeah.
Defend.
Okay, that could be problematic, but the footmen he has, they are kinda healthy or dead. HawK holds this. It might be his game, but damage is rising. More and more arrows. First tower down. That prolongs the life of treants.
All that mana now quite low. The Archer focus fire is so strong. Dude, I think if he had defend, this would be an easy hold. And defend is coming now. HawK, I think looking stronger and stronger. Another tower's gonna be finished. The shop's still standing. They're taking out the Ancient of War. And like I said, defend about to be ready.
And Keeper's running out of mana a little bit here too. LawLiet, did you bit off a little bit too much? Naga gets level 2 now. Panda for a counter 2 archers. Solid split. Can't dodge at all. But
Yeah, the Panda wins in the game. No way. LawLiet.
no way.
What's he supposed to do? Watch elementals, AM close to 4, Panda throwing out breaths, LawLiet out of mana, out of archers, out of hope. Now HawK's trying to tie up the series.
Well, it certainly looks good. Naga's getting burned. And who would have thought, man? Oh, Panda getting entangled. That might be the last resort, but the cloak was passed over. And Deb, I did not think that HawK has it in him. Of course, cheesy and sneaky strat by LawLiet. High pressure, high risk. And as we see, not the greatest reward. But yeah, the Korean is in trouble here. And HawK arrives on tier 2. Cast is coming. Rifle's coming. Archmage level 4. And that's just game. HawK wins.
Yeah, nicely done. Fast expansion play, and then just hold the all-in. Pretty straightforward game for HawK, and I think this is how HawK would like to play the most. Just something non-complicated. Either I get attacked and defend, or I expand and attack you before you're ready with a big army. You know, something pretty straightforward seems to be his go-to most of the time. And LawLiet, I think, making the mistake here of taking that risk early. Going for the expansion the way he did, it almost worked out perfectly. It was almost brilliant, but in the end, it did get cancelled. It came at a price, but apparently not expensive enough. Even when the expansion got cancelled, he could have expanded again behind it, but thought his all-in would be the better chance. That perhaps also a mistake. Certainly the strategic choices here by LawLiet, not perfect, but I guess he could take a risk with that 1-0 lead.
Right on. Okay. 1-1 series tied. We also have a new contributor towards the finals prize pool. We're approaching the $5,050 mark thanks to Yo, who buys a Keeper of the Grove profile picture. You can, of course, do the same if you want to. They're up at W3Cfinals.backtowarcraft.com. Leads us to the match arena that we showed before. Mountain King, Keeper, Farseer, Lich, all up for grabs. $5,050 would be quite a nice sum. And of course, even more would be even better. And even more games would be better as well. HawK is taking a little break, apparently. Not joining the game just yet. But yeah, was this just the overconfidence by LawLiet? Or is this just HawK turning the series around?
Yeah, I hope it gives him a little bit of extra confidence here for HawK. I think he may need it. LawLiet, if he just plays by the book and super standard, he should still be the big favorite here. But, you know, his cheekiness, as fun as it is to see, sometimes it comes at a detriment to him, I believe, if the opponent properly plays against it. And HawK, they're absolutely on point on map number 2. But map number 3 isn't the easiest one for the humans in this matchup. It's going to be Concealed Hill, where expanding, not that simple to pull off, especially against something like Immolation, perhaps.
Ooh, you think that's an option these days with this patch? I like it. Why not? Bet on your winning horse. And off we go. Map number 3 is up for grabs. LawLiet taking map number 1. HawK taking map number 2. That's the way we like it. You know what, Remo? I was a little afraid going into this tournament day that the first series would be just a clean 5-minute 3-0. LawLiet dominating, but that is not the case, and we have ourselves the series.
I'm really curious here if it's Keeper or Demon.
We all are.
Keeper, always playable, always potent, especially early on. Honestly, in this matchup, actually, a lot weaker in the mid-game. Well, not a lot weaker, but noticeably weaker because the level 2 entangle got reduced by 1 second. Now, that doesn't sound like that big, and it isn't for the most part, but it means that the footies take one or two more hits to kill, which specifically, obviously, in this matchup, makes a difference. So perhaps this is also why we see more Demon Hunter. This time, it is Demon again. Okay, I think HawK should scout this and just not expand. Just straight up play one base, maybe rifle push, or tier 3, I don't know. But I think you just refuse to expand. That being said, HawK likes expanding.
Yeah, I keep saying this for a very, very long time, that expansions on Concealed are not my favorite way of human to play this map. But is he stubborn, or will he adjust? The one base rifle push still seems to be pretty strong, or seems to be even stronger these days. This is pretty binary matchup.
Yeah, and we also have to think about one base rifles completely changed. Tier 3 is a lot stronger. You know how I like my inner fire rifles. And MGs are a lot weaker against piercing damage.
You think?
Yeah.
The 2 armor points might help transition.
Yeah, but it's all about resistance skin. No, wait, what's it called? Hardened skin.
That's true. That's a lot weaker when we get there. But the way... before that, Mountain Giants are a little stronger. Could be an interesting dynamic. This matchup always seems to be a little binary. Either the Immolation harass is working out beautifully and Night Elf wins the game, or the rifle push hits hard and the human wins the game. Hopefully we can find a third way of playing this matchup.
Demon Hunter got the level 2. Oh, HawK. Ooh, wastes a lot of time here. Didn't properly see where the demon was going. He was trying to creep the green for level 2. Didn't get it. Oh, that's always changes the momentum so much in the early game. The level up timings are a huge deal. He's calling the militia now, going to the green, gonna get level 2 there. If you get that camp and all the other greens in the bottom, that's enough for level 3. But very smart by LawLiet, taking that one camp away. Now level 3 for the AM is basically impossible for a long time.
Level 2 unlocked though. Demon Hunter Immolation can't find too much. The tome was snatched up to reduce the damage of the demon, but he got claws, he got Immolation, and that burns. We get a lot. Oh, bash. The creeps are helping again.
Another bash!
Well, sometimes you get a little help from RNGesus. Can he force a town portal? It's nighttime. He could go to the fountain, but that would of course be an obvious play.
HawK has to protect the fountain. Can't allow the demon to heal for free.
We got a couple of subs again. Thank you guys. Herr Schnuck. It's better to watch Warcraft 3 than to play World of Warcraft. Get them. 8-month resub. Let's go. Master Mugambe. Muddy. Rarara. Muddy. And an anonymous gift to War 3 Lion. 84 with the raid. HCRA with the 17-month resub. And our mod Smoke gifting subs left and right.
Team Hunter did make it to the fountain. Up in the north, there, HawK wasn't ready to harass or back up the creeps if necessary. Double Arcane Tower in the main base. Okay, he does not want to have to deal with his Demon Hunter in his main.
Who would?
Is double necessary?
I think so. If the Demon Hunter levels a little bit. Maybe not at this time. The timing for T2 is a little screwed. But it's approaching now. The rifles are coming, so is the lumber mill. But yeah, that Archmage level, as you pointed out early, is becoming a problem, and LawLiet finds him again.
LawLiet's really sick. Did you see it with the Wisp here? This movement? Probably did. Wonderful play. It started when he took out the green camp. It already messed with the early game for HawK. And now seeing the last of the creeps here. AM is supposed to be the hero who can creep heavily early and get that level 2 nice and quick. Level 3, I mean. But yeah, this is not working out at all so far.
Blood Mage is the hero of choice once again. That did work to a degree on the first map on Shallow Grave.
I would love to see Sock versus LawLiet, dude. I would love to see what his take would be on countering this. But we would have to wait until the grand final for that to be the case.
And Sock has to defeat Happy for that.
Or IceOrc does it, you know? You never know.
Yeah, or Foggy. Or PCG123, my favorite for the entire tournament, as you know.
True. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Immolation level 2. What? I mean evasion. Evasion level 2.
Huh.
Excuse me?
Is he low on Moon Juice? Not really. Like, they're filled to the brim.
Under attack.
Yeah. He made
Feels
good
odd.
use of the fountains.
Thank you, Sally, for the 23-month resub, closing in on the 2 years. Much love.
8 XP away from the level 3.
So
He wants
close.
to tank the creeps with a level 2 evasion, maybe. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Again, the early Sorceress against the Demon Hunter movement. I really, really like that. Haven't seen that too much by humans yet, but that seems to be the way. It's smart, makes sense, I like it.
Claws plus 12 on the demon.
Yep.
Alrighty. I want to give some of those to the Naga to spread the love.
Okay, this straight up rifle cast is 1 base. It's bears for now, no mountain giants to be seen yet.
I feel like the Blood Mage should go banish this time, right? Mainly
Why?
against the bears. Banish the bears, siphon the demon, and then kite.
But Flame Strike is a lot of damage, and where do you get the damage if not from Flame Strike?
Elementals. Rifles.
Dispelled.
Dryads only have a limited amount. If there are Dryads, which there aren't yet. It's the level 2. Was it gonna be? It is Flame Strike, alright.
A player's forces are under attack.
In the meantime,
Wait, what?
Demon Hunter... Huh?
What was the level 2 siphon change again?
5 mana per second or something?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
per drain tick less?
Yeah. Don't like that change at all. Alright, here we go. That's the push. HawK going all in. Again, HawK wants to play a simpler game, doesn't want to make it too complicated. And this is it. This is the next all in. LawLiet played one. Now HawK plays one. LawLiet trying to get ready.
Naga is quite a beast. Now an orb as well. Claws shifted over. Can these towers come up? That would be a huge help against Simulation, which is still only level 1. Flame Strike for zoning, so the archers can't reach the towers. I like that. Didn't do damage, but helps with the positioning.
Here comes the first bear. Procs the roar. Rejuve's ready. Did he use on the illusion? Oh my god, he rejued the illusion. Whoops.
Simulation
Doesn't
still
matter though.
Archers burning, standing on scorched earth. And Roar, of course, helping big time. The towers are gone. How much damage is still left to be done?
Second being used once more, level 4 on the Demon Hunter, and this looks like a hold to me. Level 2 Blood Mage, really not that impressive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not yet. Nope. 7 supply lead, and on 1 base. It was already tough for HawK to rebuild the army on 2 bases on Shallow Grave. Now he's facing this behemoth of a Demon Hunter and the Naga, and it's only on 1 base. So this is tricky. Love the Care Bear saved in the base to gather some mana. And now HawK needs plan C? D? XYZ?
He needs a LawLiet disconnect. That's what he needs.
Don't call games that early, Remo. You gotta look for a silver lining. We've seen so many turnarounds in Warcraft 3.
Yeah. If a game is winnable, sure. LawLiet now expanding as well. Reminds me of Trunks. Remember Trunks in ESL MasterChef? He would only play archers and bears. He was like, Dryads suck. I don't want Dryads.
Yeah.
I just want archers and bears.
Paving the way. This should be Trunks' patch. He's in the FFA final, by the way. That will be played on Saturday afternoon. As LawLiet is expanding here. Also former FFA player. HawK loses a priest to the Drake. Yikes. Gets the flute though. That helps.
According to some players, not that good. I think it's gonna be pretty nice though. Team Hire not even that stacked anymore. Not the best inventory, low mana as well. The clarity would do him good.
Yeah, still such a weird sight to see a Demon Hunter with a clarity after 20 years.
He's got the Wellspring upgrade early. I like that.
Yeah, it's a lot about mana management these days. And there's not much mana to use on the Demon Hunter.
He's taking his own Blood Mage! HawK! Oh my god.
Well, you know, humans in this tournament, they always need a little bit of penalty. It was Sock killing 9 supply by polymorphing the Kodos, and now it's HawK attacking his own heroes. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this flame strike, by the way, has done nothing. Banish, I think, would have been way better.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
That's true.
See?
Blood Mage, one of my favorite heroes in the whole game.
And why didn't you buff him more? We all know that you're responsible.
I couldn't have been more vocal about my displeasure with the nerf. So stupid. It's such a rarely seen and by no means OP hero. But Siphon is annoying. I don't like Siphon.
Siphon is crazy strong. Oh, he's so...
Yeah, and everything else about him is crazy weak.
And then buff the other stuff!
Dude, he needs that spell, okay? He needs it.
Well, he needs a miracle. That's what he needs.
Oh, does he get the tree at least? Yes, Flame Strike. Hey, finally Flame Strike did something. Nice.
Remo's so negative. Toxic streamer. Yeah, LawLiet is in his comfort zone. I'm almost awaiting Mountain Giants from here on out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finally getting useful. I wonder what specifically against.
What elementals?
Elementals. A little slow, one of the two. Can't get them both. Might be able to get level 5 demon though. Not too far away anymore. The Naga's level 4 herself. Which is always a very useless level up, since she's carrying the orb. But stats are stats.
That's very true.
Stats don't lie.
Well, they need to be interpreted in the right way. Let's put it that way.
That's a lot of bears. Alright. That Flame Strike did something better than the previous ones. But oh boy, is that hard to fight without a proper front line.
Yep.
The frog gets barbecued as well. Sacrificial lamb.
Little
amphibian, I guess. Chicken's over there sitting in the river like, oh my god, guys, please. Please don't. Not the Flame Strike. Ah!
He dodged it though. HawK is not dodging this bear mass connecting. Neither does the Demon Hunter. But the kiting looks okay, but against all that damage, man, it's looking brutal. 17 supply down. Heal scroll. That might be the end of the end here.
Ooh, zap! Double kill. And it is GG. 2-1 lead for LawLiet. Well then. So far, Demon Hunter, 100% win rate. Keeper, 0% win rate.
Buff Keeper is what you say?
Oh yeah. Let's get all the orcs approval for that. I think they would love that a lot.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it. LawLiet on match points, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't seem too euphoric about his victories so far. As we see on the player cam. Just another day at the office for LawLiet.
Yeah, solid play. I like that HawK didn't go for the expansion, but you gotta scout better. It's kind of the same as it was on Autumn Leaves. Admittedly, he won that game, but you have to scout better with the footy. You gotta know where the keeper or where the expansion might be coming. You gotta know where the Demon Hunter is going. You can't waste your time. If you play one base Archmage, you gotta get that level 3 fast. Without level 3, you don't have tempo. If you have the tempo, you can pressure the Night Elf perhaps quite well. Also, we've seen some humans in the past hit the main base much earlier. Get level 2 on the AM right away, and then bring 4 footies into the main and spread them out to not get bullied so much by the immolation. Don't let that Demon Hunter easily creep up level 3. We've seen a couple of ways already to try to deal with the Demon Hunter, but HawK, I don't want to sound mean at all, but it doesn't seem very inspired so far.
At least better executed than 2 weeks ago. Players are ready. We are ready. Kicking things off. Match points, LawLiet pushing for the quarterfinal where he would meet the winner of Starbuck and Colorful, who are playing right after this series. And then, of course, the quarterfinal here on this channel as well, before we go into 2 streams at the same time with FFA semifinal, as well as the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup, where Happy is still playing Human. So, a lot of Warcraft. Entire day of Warcraft here at Back to Warcraft. The way it's supposed to be. Amazonia! Last stand for HawK. If he loses this one, he's out.
And I cannot say that I'm not worried for HawK here, because this already in the old patch, well, I guess that hasn't changed. This is one of the very best Demon Hunter maps. In the old patch, this was the only map, in my opinion, that was playable for Demon Hunter first, because it's so good for Demon. You get level 2 right away, and you pick up lots of items. Demon Hunter, a hero who carries items very well. In the past, the one thing that didn't do much for him at all was mana. Guess what? That has changed. Now, that is also good for him. Whether it be HP, or damage, or mana, or armor, or whatever, HP regen, everything is good for the Demon Hunter.
Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Demon Hunter it is. Let's burn it down once again, and HawK starts with an Archmage for the 4th time. Yeah, this is a tricky one. That was his pick, though, from the maps that were remaining. He picked this one over LR, and of course all the maps that he banned, so there must be a certain plan to this. I hope.
What might that be? In the past, when it came to pocket strats, tower pushes were quite popular on this map. Then again, though, immolation, you know, when you're facing a lot of peasants and footies, immolation isn't the worst thing. So, honestly, it seems like immolation Demon Hunter is pretty good nowadays.
Oh, really? Who would have thought? What's also good is subbing to this channel for 5 years, and one who's really, really close is Slamka. Thank you very much. Just 1 month missing.
Ooh, there was almost a lightning shield deny. That was very close, but LawLiet secures it. He is the Night Elf God of creeping, after all. Double haste and mantle. Pretty bad items, actually, but still helping.
HawK starting with a claw, that's a feel good. And Demon Hunter with the typical creep route thus far. Level 2 into trolls. HawK taking quite some time.
Wait, can you get all 3 with immolation here? Maybe not.
Nope.
A town is under siege.
At least not for now. Tech unfolding for LawLiet, and HawK, he's creeping up to level 3 with the Taskmaster at Murloc. That's something we've seen before, and this is harassable.
Just detonate. Just that experience. Oh, and he can prevent the Taskmaster here with the immolation damage. Oh, he's using the cloak as well. Wait, did he just turn off immolation during Shadow Meld?
I think so.
Oh. So sick how LawLiet finds it out like 1 week after the patch. Oh, but he got the experience, right? Wait.
Lowlight got it, exactly.
LawLiet got it. Yikes.
Ooh, that's level 3 denied. And now the tier 2, 1/4 behind Lowlight. Again, the early game, just like on Concealed, level 3 is an issue.
Chat saying immolation should burn through trees. Dude, that would be so funny.
I mean, it's just logical. If something is good should be good against trees, it's fire.
He would be like Dota 2 Timber Saw. Just destroy all the trees. Alright, Archmage finally got level 3. He needs to push right now. It is time to push HawK. And perhaps also you don't want to attack that Demon Hunter.
Is reducing the amount of mana that the Demon Hunter has left for the real important push.
LawLiet's just playing this so well. Even without a staff or boots, this Demon Hunter still looked really strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now
level 3.
gets the level 3. What's it gonna be?
So far, not decided yet. HawK got the shop up. He saved a lot into his base. That's good. And LawLight with a delayed Hunter's Hall. Dude, I did a cast with Neutron for the FFA semifinal last week. Guess what he said once again? A Hunter's Hall
is never late.
Exactly. He doubled down on it.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Night Elves, they're pretty good at macroing, so I trust him there. I mean, if you look at their micro, right, they gotta be good somewhere, so...
You want to say LawLight's micro is not good?
Well, LawLight is a niche case, but 99% of Night Elves, yes.
Ridiculous statement. Oh, creeping? It's once again evasion too. Really curious why that is.
Makes him a really good tank.
And the replenishment potion on top, which is perfect if not cancelled. A little bit of a Naga push aimed towards the lures, which are coming up, but LawLiet shuts the door right in his face.
The Demon still has enough boots, so it could perhaps be ignored and the footies could just chase after the archers. But with the Naga out now, also that's not that easy. Shouldn't this be happening earlier? Shouldn't the AM just get level 2, 4 footies, let's go baby, right into the base, hit the wisps, tax those moonwells heavy before nighttime, or during the first nighttime. That's how Happy was playing it all the time, right? Like very aggressive and then just excellent micro.
That's what we say for years, just play like Happy.
Yeah, because the Demon Hunter, he's got obviously that weakness of just being able to chase after one target. And if he doesn't have boots, especially early game, I mean in this case he doesn't have it still. It can be tough to find the connection. HawK is trying to expand, maybe. Just creeping.
Alright, he knows what's up. Gives himself a little more time, probably enjoys the immolation phase that we got. And tier 3, 60% done. Lore's coming, Bear's coming, Shop coming. It's all coming together for LawLight and a grim, grim future for HawK.
And some items here perhaps make a difference. Scourge Bone Chimes, oh baby. Well,
That's ridiculous. We probably would have loved to have that later in a possible semi-final versus Colorful. But yeah. Chat is saying, by the way, level 3 immolation looks kinda insane when he harassed the peasants. That's true for every single AoE spell on level 3. Nova, Shockwave, Carrion Swarm, Impale, everything. Flame Strike, Blizzard. Level 3 spell is supposed to be strong.
A town is under siege.
I remember a time when the TC Stomp was 5 seconds down and 6 second cooldown.
Oh, really?
Some good times.
You barely mentioned that back in the day. I almost forgot.
Those was the days. Alright, HawK trying once more. Dude, this is a sad looking push though. He's got 2 rifles and 2 casters. The rest is the workforce.
Now we got immolation too. Yeah, it's not much. Also, no tower, no shop coming up. 44 pop. Lowlight just waiting for the bear master training, which finishes now. Kept the bear safe. And this is the one push that HawK has left in this tournament.
Taking the bears with rejuve, and guess what? There's no Disple. Must detonate as well. Lowlight just playing this series very well. Made some clear mistakes on map 2, but other than that, totally in control. Full mana demon. Pump on the burn, baby. It's time to heat up.
Oh boy. Oh, this is so gnarly. Towers easily defended. And man, these archers are really good against the towers. Gets a quad kill on the peasants. Yeah, all hope abandoned, my friend.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, this was a rough one, baby. Roughy tough.
Got a heal scroll and invul left.
I think these tier 2 pushes don't work. What about tier 3 HawK? We got some cheap tier 3 human stuff nowadays. One base, tier 3, happy stuff.
That might be observed later when Happy's playing human in the weekly cup. Nabu, aka Smurf, already announced that he wants to snipe him because he got the perfect build against Happy's playstyle. Really curious about that.
It's time to dethrone that guy.
Yeah, go Nabu. For once in my life, I've been saying that.
LawLiet also seems to be always in the right spot. He's had so many great kick jacks. This is another one. Nasty slam. Nasty burn.
Nasty everything, Remo.
Oh, the Naga also got immolation now. Oh, LawLiet needs to watch out.
I don't know if that will have the same impact, though. Ouch. Wrecked.
Yeah.
Absolutely wrecked.
Yep, get wrecked, buddy.
Okay.
Warriors strong as well, by the way. LawLiet always has the bonus damage where he needs it. A couple Dryads now coming in. Soaking up so much damage and dishing it out in the meantime. Pops the invuln, might get the kill. Nope, but forces the potion. Oh, invul about to run out. The one way to win this game for LawLiet, kill the Demon Hunter. Right now, he needs to block him with a breaker. But can't find it. LawLiet also saw that option, slowed down the breaker. And now the staff is ready again. Alright, you know what? That looked better for HawK than I thought it would. But the Demon Hunter's still almost level 5.
3 bears, very, very hurt, running out of mana. It's also the end of daytime, so moon juice is very rare. Man, HawK is fighting. That is such a different HawK than 2 weeks ago. Would love to see him in a lower bracket, but we got rid of the lower bracket. So this is all he got. Kudos to him for now. There's still apparently one fight in him with 50 pop and rifles.
LawLiet still not buying clarities on the demon, which is kind of weird. They're pretty cheap. 70 Gs. And their mana regen was not nerfed by 33%.
Oh my god, really?
Just stating facts.
Undead need clarities in the shop. Undead unplayable.
Naga. Okay, got the staff ready. No double staff yet. LawLiet. He did indeed suffer some losses here. The bears in the main still healing up, but now they are almost fight ready again. With the bears rejoining, LawLiet wants to take on that red for himself. Would be double level ups for him, and that might be enough to close out our first series.
Rejuvening and rejoining. HawK has a supply lead. Full mana, that's looking fine. But yeah, here he is once again. Fork Lightning, solid opener. 2 water elementals and the creeps make this a little wonky though.
Dryad slow is still very good. Did I say Dryad slow? I mean sorcerer slow.
HawK wants this creep spot so desperately. Lowlight is just waiting in the wings for the Demon Hunter to join and punch into the quarterfinal.
Imagine if humans start going tier 3 and stuff, and then polymorph becomes part of the meta.
I wouldn't complain.
Alright, not a bad fight so far for HawK. Threatening the Naga. She's supposed to staff out. Demon Hunter back in the mix. He can't be staffed himself, but he's got double potion here to stay alive with. The one bear goes down. The creep's still half involved. Demon Hunter level 5. Is it immolation time, baby?
Yep.
Oh, it sure is.
Absolutely is. Look at the damage. Oh boy. Oh, that's rough. HawK's still getting some kills on the board. There's 3 rifles, but the fork clearly outscaling. Archers dropping like flies. Hold on. Is there a chance? Supply stays even. But Breaker's rifles, they're also hurt, and Demon Hunter still got 250 mana left.
Mana shield on the other side, going for the Naga next. She's got the invoke potion. Needs to pop it. Demon still with 2 items available. And this is looking so different from a keeper late game. The Demon Hunter is just so strong just before level 6. Going for the Archmage now. The Naga might be the easier kill. 1 right click.
No need for
He's running her down!
click.
He's running her down! With the fire!
And the Archmage falls as well. Is there a cheeky smile? Not really, right? Just another day at the office. That must have felt good. No need for right clicks if you have Immolation level 3, and LawLiet is the player in the quarterfinal, and HawK is eliminated.
Hot damn. Literally. LawLiet showing how well the Demon Hunter can be played. HawK, kudos to him for getting 1 map. Didn't play too poorly here at all, but LawLiet at the moment, definitely a bit ahead of our human player.
Yeah, that's also the case for the past 5 to 6 years. We've seen human players absolutely getting trampled by LawLiet in like 4 to 5 minutes. That wasn't the case here, so HawK put on a fight, put on a show, tried his best, but maybe the build's not as refined as they are for LawLiet, who's always the one thriving when there is a new patch. So, yeah, deserved victory, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. LawLiet, in general, seem to be in pretty good shape at the moment after having been in a slump for a long time. We both said earlier, he may be one of the favorites here for this whole tournament. Most people expecting him to go up against Colorful next, but Starbuck is always a wild card.
Exactly. Oh man, that was a strong start into the day. We got 2 more series. The next round of 16, Starbuck, as you said, and Colorful coming up. And then the 2 winners clashing each other for the Final 4 spot. The Final 4 in Championship Sunday with Cini and Sok already qualified. But, oh, wait. There we go. That's the proper lower third. Wonder what race Starbuck is playing. There was a clear indicator, but before we go into that match, we have to do some pick and bans. And that is time for us to give a shout out to the sponsor of this tournament. Stepped up last week saying, hey, the first 2 days were pretty damn awesome. So Remo just leaving. What the hell? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Did you want to get one of these workouts in that Scale Tippers is providing us with?
I got a message, Colorful, bro. You know?
Okay. If that's more important for you than Scale Tippers, I don't know what's wrong with you. They're sponsoring this tournament with $1,000, and we thank them for it. If you want to step up your nutrition or your workout, you can do this all from home. Just hop on a call with them, get a little counseling, and then start the long-term plans. TheScaleTippers.com, also on YouTube if you want to have a peek in what they do, and also, of course, on Instagram, so go check them out. And if you're living under a rock in the past 3 years, then also go and check out W3Champions, because that is the best server in the history of the game by far. The major selling point of that server is that they can count correctly. Yeah, that is an argument for the server for sure. If you win, you get a win. Isn't that awesome? They also have great profiles for you guys where you can change the pictures, obviously, that you get with wins. Rankings, leagues from the Grandmasters to the Grass League for every skill range. There's a league for you. All you gotta do is to go on to W3Champions.com, click the Join the Battlefield button, download the executable, install it within the span of 2 seconds, and you get a little extra button on your Warcraft 3 menu, and you join the fun. The most updated map pool is what they have. Great matchmaking, up to 7,400 games per day are made on that server. All the regions represented because we got 30 servers, which of course needs to be paid for. We help and chip in. A couple of you are already chipping in, but not nearly enough. There's so many players and their Patreon is almost a little deserted. So if you want to help out, on the right-hand side, they have a support section. Join the Patreon. Send them a little dono via PayPal. You can also send them their crypto with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin.